This genuinely might be the most underrated hike in Europe, and I can almost guarantee that you've never even heard of it. Jagged peaks that resemble the Swiss Alps, rolling green valleys with freshwater streams, and best of all, happy cows munching in the meadows. This is the Prokletije mountain range in eastern Montenegro, also known as the Accursed Mountains, and named for their rugged, unforgiving terrain and the legends that surround them. Today we'll be hiking a trail called Volušnica, a route that leads straight into some of the most dramatic alpine scenery in the Balkans. We gear up and start the hike straight from our accommodation, Katun Bungalows, which is located just a few steps away from the trailhead. It's the perfect base for this hike, so you can be one of the first people on the trail at sunrise, or stay until the last light hits the peaks before wandering back to your cozy little cabin. The Volušnica hike is a 10-kilometer round-trip loop with roughly 950 meters of elevation gain. The trail begins weaving through the trees with glimpses of the peaks around you, and while the scenery is beautiful from the very beginning, don't let the gentle start fool you. The climb is consistently steep, and you'll definitely feel the elevation gain as you make your way higher into the mountains. Around 3 kilometers and an hour into the ascent, the forest opens up, revealing wide alpine meadows and the ridgeline sitting directly above you. The views are stunning, with freshwater streams running down the slopes and feeding into the valley below. This part of the trail feels super fast, with the views doing a great job of distracting you from the fact that you still have a few hundred meters of elevation to climb. Then, after climbing the last push to the ridgeline, we get our first glimpse of the epic peaks that we've been waiting for. Legend has it that the name Accursed Mountains comes from how harsh and unforgiving this range is. Some even say that the mountains were cursed to remain wild and untamed, no matter how much time passes. Thankfully for us, we didn't feel any of that curse today. Instead, we timed it perfectly for sunset and stayed up on the ridgeline as the light started to drop over the peaks. With no rush to head down, we just sat back, took it all in, and watched the whole landscape shift in color. And to top it off, we ended the day with a mountaintop pizza, eating it right there with one of the best views we've ever had. As the sun dipped below the horizon and blue hour sets in, we switched on our headlamps and begin our descent, leaving behind one of the most spectacular hikes we've ever experienced.